is the winner of our Best Home Cook Contest and cookbook author. Welcome back, our good friend, our honorary family member, Miss Toya Boudy. We're so happy to have you. Thank you, Mama. I'm so happy to have you here.
You too.
We always have such a good time when you're here, and we eat so well.
Yes, yes. I'm excited about being back.
It's no mistake that you were the winner. Wow.
I'm telling you.
Well, you guys dig in. This is a really great recipe, and I know that this was inspired by your daughter who stopped eating tomato sauce one day.
Around 13, she just stopped wanting spaghetti sauce.
One day, like, I love peanut butter. Next day, I hate peanut butter.
Yeah, so it was old news. So, yes, it was
just
old
said
news
no
for her.
more?
Yeah, she just stopped eating it, and for some reason, she just didn't really like the flavor of it. She wasn't trying to do it, lasagna, anything like that. So, the garlic butter pasta rolled around, but then the meatballs, she loves Swedish meatballs. So when I do the meatballs, the thing about it is it's hard to cook it around someone because before it even get to the meal, everyone's trying to eat it. Right. And they taste so good, that's how I mixed it with pasta. Add a little cream, add a little cheese, kapow. You got a whole meal.
So we're starting right here with our ground beef.
Yes, we have ground beef, black pepper, the salt. I love anything you could just dump together because that makes everything easy, especially for the holidays.
Especially when you have 4 kids.
Yes.
And especially when you cook for everyone.
Yes. That's onions, the egg.
What's that?
The breadcrumbs. If you don't want to use breadcrumbs and you just want to make it like a keto protein or something like that, you can just add cheese.
You just add cheese instead. There you go.
Yep, add cheese instead.
Meatballs, Swedish meatballs.
Well, the Swedish meatballs, this is American style Swedish meatballs. Now, if you want to get to the technical one, that's a whole nother ball game that I don't play. But
Don't ask.
So it's whatever tickles your pickle with that one. But with this one, I don't want anyone
They're low and slow. I think you do a Swedish meatball for a really long time. I think they keep them in that Dutch oven like for days.
And that's what I'm not going to do.
Okay,
so,
fair enough.
That doesn't feel like a one-pot meal.
Especially around the holidays.
No, and that's why you need one-pot meals.
Yeah.
So you have this all mixed together. You make golf-sized meatballs. You get that all rolled up, right?
Okay.
And then you come over here and you see these meatballs, you saute them on each side for 1 minute, right?
Okay. Oh, they look good right there.
1 minute because they're really tiny.
Yeah.
And the rest of the cooking is going to happen inside of the sauce. So you have to keep that in mind, right? Now, we're going to add the beef broth.
Nice.
Oh, but the pasta, you got...
Oh, that's
You were not about to put dry pasta in there, are you?
on.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Really?
sir.
That's just milk?
Or you can use heavy cream if you want it to be a little bit more rich.
Okay.
You have the salt. Need more of that. Worcestershire sauce.
I love Worcestershire sauce.
Yes, I did a lot of Googling to make sure I could pronounce it correctly. So if anybody wants any facts about how the word came about, I have them. So I got my back pocket.
Where you're from, too.
It does. It really does. Don't get me started.
Some people say Worcestershire.
Yes, because shire is like how they have cities over here.
Right.
Over there they have shires.
Yeah.
And the first part of the Worcestershire it's named after the town.
The town.
Yep. There you go.
I love this, like a history lesson.
Isn't it ridiculous?
I didn't know you could do this.
Watch.
You do now.
You mix it up,
And
and then you let it go for 8 minutes.
That's it.
That's enough, right?
It's
Now,
gonna
can you
cook.
Covered?
It's gonna cook so fast. Yes, you can cover it.
Any kind of pasta's fine? Or
Any kind. You can go from bow tie to fettuccine would look really pretty.
All right.
Nice.
So good.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then that's
Now
the
look
well.
at it. Voila.
Wow.
Do you have like just like cover it and leave it? You don't have to mix it or worry about the liquid or
Once you
anything?
mix it, you know, you don't want to become a stiraholic.
Right.
You know, most people feel like that's why, you know, you do like
leave
this because
I'm
you
not
feel like,
that's
you
right.
know, I'm not cooking if I'm not moving.
Right.
So sometimes you gotta let food relax. That's why I call them stiraholics. So, and you have the cheese.
Cameron.
That's gonna complete the sauce.
That's just Parmesan?
Parmesan cheese. It's gonna complete the sauce.
It's delicious.
There we go.
It's beyond delicious.
Look at
Oh my
this.
gosh, is that just parsley?
Look at that.
That's beautiful. And all that liquid is going to soak up into the noodle. That's why you
And
have
so,
to keep...
what normally happens when you cook the noodles by themselves, you know, they tend to lock up. Right. You know, once you get all of the liquid absorbed, the noodle locks up. Right. So what happens is, if you're cooking it with flavored liquid, then it gets in the middle of the noodle. So you don't have to over salt it at the end. Right. I always tell people when you're doing a pasta dish, around Thanksgiving, people kept inboxing me about my macaroni and cheese video, and I said, well, you know what? Remember at the end, add salt. because once you mix that pasta will kill your sauce. Really bad.
Oh my gosh.
I bet you
Toya.
this is good cold too. I love like leftovers cold. I bet
you're right.
Yes.
so good.
And then just
Definitely.
because you can't have enough cheese ever, just a little more Parmesan, right, Toya? That's okay,
Yes,
right?
you have to do that for the gram though.
Yeah.
So when you're posting your meal,
Oh, that's right. They love that. That'll get you an extra like, few
casually,
hundred. Yeah.
you got to do it casually. Like, oh, this is how I live every day. Everything garnished like this. So yes,
This is how I live, exactly.
every day of my life is
Enjoy,
just
Deb. Take a
riddled
bite
with
of that. You
garnishment.
too, Toya. Have a little taste of your magic right there. For more from Toya, visit her social media and look out for her new one-pot cookbook called Meals on the Fly, which will be released next year.
Yep.
And of course, as always, the full recipe will be at hallmarkchannel.com.